Welcome back to the channel. This is a Fast and Furious style on the Civic Coupe, which you can't really see. Got some exhaust issues. It's not normally what I do, but it's my friend's car. This has completely snapped off this pipe. Sorry, this has completely snapped off this pipe. Can't get an exhaust, or I can, but there's 13 different types and they're non-returnable, and I can get one from Latvia in 3 weeks, none of which is a lot of help. So what I'm going to do is, I've already started doing it, grind this back until this is flush, then cut a circular plate with a 50mm hole in the middle of it, weld that onto that plate, then weld that plate to the end of this silencer, and then I've got a 45mm internal diameter joiner coming, because there's also I think there's a hole by this hanger, so I think the joiner will be that long, so I can cut it here, cut this exhaust mount off and re-weld it, and then just weld the plate with a stub on. The joiner will slide on there, job done, in theory. And then also there's a big hole there. But it's his works car. It's going to be a couple of hours of potching about, as opposed to 200 quid and 3 weeks of waiting. And if he gets another 6 months out of it, I think he'll probably be happy. You can order one of the ones from Latvia and see where we go from there. So yeah, I'm going to start by putting a hole saw through the middle and then cut out that circle and see where we go from there. Right, so the circle is nearly cut out. That is pretty sweet. So I'm going to carry on cutting the circle out, weld this onto here, and then weld this plate onto the end of the silencer, and that should give us two 45mm pipes. Joiner, lovely job in theory. Right, so we welded our, it's not very good welding, but stub on, and then that is going to go on there like with the green line down. It's got a slight angle on it, like that. Weld that on there, and then joiner should get us into good metal then. I'm just gonna have to move this bracket. It's not the end of the world. Might take a little bit more off the top and the bottom of this circle, I think. But yeah, we're getting it. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, it welded horribly, so I apologise. I had to go up to 0.8mm wire because my 0.6 wasn't doing it, but because this is basically a rusty seam, so it's like exploding out as you were doing it. This is the joiner bit I've got, so I've marked this. I'm going to cut this bracket off. Sorry, I'm not pointing where I'm flipping. Cut this bracket off and fold it down, cut this pipe, get the joiner on there, and then weld the bracket back on, hopefully to the joiner. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we'll take that. It's not perfect by any stretch, but it's not going anywhere. It's on the mounts, it's not dragging on the floor. Right, unfortunately I found another little, I might have showed you this the other day, there's a hole there. I don't think I'm going to be able to weld that, so we're going to come up with a plan. I don't know what this plan is going to involve at this point, but it'll be great. Well, it's not very good by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully it should be vaguely sealed. Obviously the rest of it is completely knacked, but this should get it through to Christmas, fingers crossed. Well, move my welder out of the way and then start it up and see what she sounds like. Alright. Okay, the moment of starting neutral. Should do. so it is leaking out the silencer and somewhere else. Oh, there. Right, that's quiet enough that it's not going to attract the police. It'll keep him going till after Christmas. Happy days.